Yo, 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 people, good morning and welcome to a Tuesday Apex Brotherhood stream. I'm joined today by Will Davis, our founder and all-round great guy. Sorry for yesterday, guys. I had some technical difficulties yesterday, unfortunately, but it's all sorted now. Back into the market. Guys, let's go. We'll get to you guys just after this quick disclaimer. Stick around. Be ready for a great day in trading. There we go.
Yo.
Another day in the market. How are you, Will? How have you been?
Good, mate. Really, really good. Yeah. I'm looking forward to. I've been looking forward to getting back on stream, getting back into the markets, and dude, super chill, man. Really happy to be back. It's been chaotic. Packing, organizing, spending an absolute fortune. It's been good. I've booked my holiday for France now, so I've spent 800 quid already, so about $1,000. And I'm not even I'm about halfway to booking everything, so that's stressful. So finished doing that at 1 a.m. last night. I'll actually show you a picture of the place I'm staying in France.
This is a whole family affair. It's you, your father, and your brother, and then the missuses. Oh man, that looks so nice. Jeez.
I didn't see that.
There's one issue though with what I can see there.
What's
stairs. That? So many stairs.
Yeah, well, we're going full Rocky Balboa style. We're gonna be because me and my brother, we're gonna be like running and running on the holiday, and it's a driving holiday. It's a tour, so we're driving down. So that's one of the last stops before we come home. So we thought, we'll splash out a little bit more. Why not? So man.
You need to go and just relax, build your energy levels again, come back, smash the markets.
Dude, I'll be smashing the markets out there. I'll still be working. That's the luxury about what we do, man. It's the ability. I'd be taking my laptop with me, and I'd be working, smashing the markets, and hopefully trying to pay off the holiday while I'm out there.
Oh man, can you imagine? But like I said, that's the luxury. We get to do this wherever.
Yeah, mate, literally that. So that's the goal, man. That's the goal. If I can try and smash out enough money to actually pay for the holiday while I'm out there, I think that would be super cool because technically then it's a free holiday.
Math. Win is a win. Jeez, I haven't been on a holiday in years, so I think it would be nice to just.
I think it's been about 2 years for me. Just been grafting away at the projects. So I feel like I deserve it.
About 2 years for me. Must be. Yeah. No, it's been a while. Sometimes you just don't get time, and sometimes it's just you don't wanna go anywhere. You're just I'll have my holiday at home, put my feet up.
That quite literally that, man. It's like sometimes it's just holiday's good and all, but I'ma just have a staycation sort of thing, so I'ma just stay at home.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. All right, let's have a look and see if there's anybody in comments that we can greet this morning. First up, we have MGN. Good morning, bro. How are you this morning? I hope you're well rested. And then I have the wifey. She's also in. Hello, wifey. How are you? Wow. Do you want us to say wow? Well, I don't know. It's
Wilson.
Wow, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Or are you saying wow because of the holiday? Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. She's
looking that actually makes a bit more sense.
She might want to be a Davies for I don't know, a month or something like that. No longer be a butler. Yeah, the bougie holiday in relation to the bougie holiday. Yeah,
we're super excited, man.
No, man.
The missus was like, "Do I need to do anything?" I was like, "No." As they just go to sleep.
Can you? How nice would that be? Can I be your wife? Can I be your
Oh, man,
wife?
I've thought that, man. I was like, can I be my wife? Like, can I somehow just get free holidays?
Oh man, I'll just go and carry your luggage. I'll be a proper butler.
Oh yeah,
Bring
you
you
can
your
be
coffee,
Richard Butler, the butler.
Yeah, the butler. I'll literally like be at your service like 24/7, just no problems. Just like call, yeah, I'm there, done.
Yeah,
Jen says, well, no. Rested, also no. Oh man. I know you've been struggling with your body recently. So yeah, no, I hope that at least you get like some reprieve, like somewhere when the weather starts.
yeah, 100%, man. Rest up, bro. You know, rest up. There's no point in working yourself to the grave. You know, take some you time. You know, make sure everything's ticking as usual, and make sure there's no ticking in that fluid engine of yours.
Yeah, we don't want any like skipped beats. Let's rather say.
We don't any knocking. Oh my god, talking about skip beats, my missus scared the daylights out of me the other week. We were doing appropriate things in bed, so get your head out of the gutter.
PG.
Yeah, we were doing PG things. We were watching a movie, and dude, I was so tired. So the first time in forever, I fell asleep before her. Or I started falling asleep. I'd like my head on her chest, and honest to God, her heart, man, was like, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, girl, you need to get this sorted. Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't because of the fact that she was next to you that you make her skip a beat?
Oh, maybe.
Her heart rate is
maybe like I just make her skip a beat. All jokes aside, I'm taking that shit to the hospital. I was like, mate, you need like a heart realignment, or you know that they stop the heart and then restart the heart just to get it realigned. Dude, I think she needs that. I actually think she needs that. Mate, it scared the shy out.
I think it's called an ablation.
Is that?
I think so. Don't quote me. I think it's called an ablation. When you have an irregular heartbeat and then they have to try and like reset it, then
she'll be an Asian with an ablation.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, well, shall we have a look at the markets this morning?
Absolutely, man. Let's have a look, see what's going on.
Yeah. Do you want to add yours as well?
Yeah, mine's up.
Oh, mine's up. Now yours is up.
Yes.
All right, shall we do our good old-fashioned have a look-sees at the market? Unfortunately, I did not have an opportunity to look at the market yesterday. My very first look at the market was this morning. And yesterday seemed like a relatively decent day for trading, especially on GU. GU had some nice upward movement. EU had a nice peak and then kind of like struggled a bit and then got a nice another peak as well. And this was all non-news day. So I think yesterday was a pretty decent one. Did you catch any trades yesterday?
I had a look. I had a nice EU long. That was quite cool. But didn't really see much after that. That was about 12-ish. I think I had an EU long. But other than that, not really. Didn't really see much.
Oh, that EU long would have been lovely.
Yeah, it was nice. It was. It struggled a little bit at the start. In fact, let me. I know I can't. I've got a different account up right now.
Could have had a nice 25 movement.
It got there. No, it definitely got there. Just looking to see what news we got.
I checked now this morning. It doesn't seem as though we have any high impact news today. It's all yellow folder for EU, GU, and UJ.
Literally, we got nothing.
We do have core PPI and PPI month on month tomorrow. So I think today might be a good day for trading, yeah. So
we got a little bit of something. Not much, but a little bit of something.
Thursday's going to be a nice, entertaining day.
Wow, what we got Thursday? We got Fed cuts, Fed rates at some point.
Yeah, we have the main refinancing rate of EU, so that's going to be either a rate cut or an increase on EU. We have the monetary policy statement, and then we have the USD core CPI month on month, CPI month on month, CPI year on year, and unemployment claims, and then we have the ECB press conference, all red folders. So tomorrow is going to be very, very
Tomorrow
rich.
I shan't be trading. Oh no, that's Wednesday. You said Thursday. Well, Thursday I can't be trading. Screw that. I'm out.
And you're on the comp today, right?
I am competing in the Fivers lobby tonight.
That's good news for you. It's good news for you. The fact that the red folder news is tomorrow and the day
Yes.
after. And
Oh
today
my god,
too.
yeah. Could you imagine if I was trying to? Oh no, screw that. That would be difficult.
Oh man. All right. Well, what do you want to have a look at first? Do you want to have a look at GU and EU, or GU or EU, and then I take the other one, or is there any other pair that you would like to just attack this morning at first?
I am gonna have a look at EU. I just looked at GU and I don't really like it. Or do I like
All right.
it?
So
No,
you're gonna
no,
have
actually, no, I'm gonna go with GU. I like GU. I like
All right. Cool.
Let's have a look.
Then I will take the opposite pair. Tell us what you see, Will.
Awesome stuff. So GBP USD on the 1 hour time frame right now, looking really smart. We're looking quite bullish at the moment, but if we look at the sort of characteristics of that price, you know, we are sort of like we're dribbling up ever so slightly. We are bullish nonetheless, so let's not ignore that we are in a trend. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the peak of this trend up, which is this high here. We're very overbought right now. Very overbought. I'm expecting we're going to have some form of pullback, hopefully, but we'll see. Drop down to the 15-minute. What are we seeing? We're seeing, okay, we've wicked this low down here, which is a shame. No, we haven't. We haven't even wicked it. Okay, that's interesting.
Just barely touched it.
Yeah, literally barely touched it.
Mm.
But again,
my voice is a little at the moment.
So, oh yeah, you and me both, mate. So the price action seems to be okay. We are moving up ever so slightly. You know, we're in that sort of textbook uptrend. We moved down, massive wick here, which really sort of puts confidence in the buyers. However, I wouldn't want to buy now until we get a further break. If we get a break of structure here, then I'll potentially look at entering in. Or if we can have a nice bull candle close and wick down here a couple of times.
Would you classify that bottom white line as a double bottom?
No, I'd call it a sweep, I think. Because
so
we did just about sweep it. I don't know if you can see.
Okay.
There we go. We did just about sweep it there. So I think I'd call that a sweep. Yeah. Having said that, looking at the 5-minute, I did mark out this area here, which is a pretty nice area when it comes to a break and retest. You know, we've consolidated a little bit. We've wicked above. Oh, God. We've wicked above. Now we're starting to break below. However, we didn't break and close below this low. And we are currently within this supply zone, should we call it, or this sort of this consolidation retest zone. I think I'm going to want to see something a little bit more like this. I think I want to see that pull back, maybe enter around here somewhere, and then a continuation. If not...
So you're expecting a reversal at this point rather than a continuation of the trend?
Well, if not, a continuation up, pull back, continuation. That's the two price actions I'm looking at. I'm not going to buy until we get a break above, pull back, enter, continuation. And I'm not going to sell until we get a break and close below, pull back, continuation.
So a bit of neutrality at the moment and a little bit of patience.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the most essential part of being a trader is patience, I would say.
Yeah.
So being patient in the market and waiting for the right setup is what we all should be practicing instead of trying to force the market to do something. That's good. I think I agree with you on the idea that we need to break and retest. My only question is whether or not we are that overbought. Because of the fact that if we have a look at the DXY, we still see quite strong downward movement since yesterday. Well, not since yesterday, but like we've seen downward movement overall. So in general, dollar weakness, and it's opened up, or London's opened up now with very little to show for it all that much. We haven't like really seen that push higher or lower. So I'm just wondering how much of a overbought we are.
Yeah,
but it begs to be seen. It could also be with the anticipation of the rate cuts coming, which is going to be the 17th of, so that's next week, Tuesday, I think.
Yes. Yeah. No, Tuesday is
Wednesday.
the 15th, I'm pretty sure.
Monday is the 15th.
Okay.
So
it's Wednesday is the 17th.
Yeah, so the official rate is going to be the 17th on the federal funds rate. So we still have about a week and 1 day to go before that is like officially.
Yeah, there you go. Federal fund rate is at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. That's 7 p.m. UK time as well.
Yeah. So I still expect us to have a little bit more movement before then. So we might still be going a little bit higher. But yeah, once again, I'm not a fundamentalist analyst, so I can only go with what the chart is showing me at this point in time and what I expect to happen within the next few days or so. But yeah, looks good.
Yeah, so that's my outlook. That's my thoughts. But we'll see.
Yeah.
How it goes. Catching up with chat, Alex. My mum had heart flutters. It was just stress. It's basically gone now. Yeah, that's awesome. I had the same. I had an ECG monitor on my chest for about 7 days. It turns out it is literally just stress. So breathing exercises seem to take it away for me. Me and brother, massive believer in breathing exercises. It solves almost everything we do. Heartburn, acid reflux, stress, anxiety, anything you have that could potentially relate to mental/digestion. Honest to God, it's breathing exercises helps significantly. Even with heart things, everything to do with the heart relates to mental health. It's that fight or flight kicking in. So that's what a lot of the time. That's why you actually get heartburn. I don't know if anyone in chat or I don't know, Richard, if you suffer with heartburn, but heartburn is literally the body going into its fight or flight and deciding to stop digestion while it decides to basically kick in everything else. So that's super interesting. That's why when you burp and get acid reflux, that's what that is. It's the body going into its fight or flight. Maybe you're shallow breathing. Turns out a lot of the time, acid reflux or heartburn can be not prevented, but cured, even if it's temporarily, by seriously deep breathing and just calming the mind down, which I found really interesting. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, you should say that to my body after I've had too much chili.
No, same as that, man. Mate, anything pastry, pasties, pizza, anything like that, dude. I'm breathing like a dragon. Just instant. Like heartburn is ridiculous. Callum Brewer, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Cal. How you doing, bro? Good to see you in, mate. MGN, it does look like it is setting up a head and shoulders pattern at the moment. Yeah, something
on
like
which
that.
pair, MGN?
Also
on GU. Okay.
Yeah, on GU. I'm assuming you're relating to left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's a shame we didn't come below here, though. Because if we had left shoulder, head, down, right shoulder, perfect entry this would be, and then a continuation. That would be a stunning that would be textbook head and shoulders.
Yeah, I called head and shoulders M's.
M's.
Yeah, just an M.
Any reason?
No, it's just to be different.
I like it. Quirky.
I mean, Head and Shoulders is like head and shoulders, and I'm just going,
Fair.
The word.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, and you, I thought so.
All right, cool. Yeah, and you, cool.
You quirky guy. What are you seeing in the markets?
I'm
what's
having
going
a
on?
look at you at the moment.
Don't know what. Oh, look at you. I thought you said I'm having a look at you at the moment. I was like, oh.
Having a look at you.
You can have a look
I'm
at
having a
me.
look at you, Will.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm having a look at
I'm gonna start
you.
I'm gonna start charging you though if you start looking too long.
Hey, man, I might need to charge you for me looking at you. All right, so if we have a look, let me just quickly do this because it might be a little bit easier to see. All right, this is the daily. As we can see on the daily for quite a while now, we have had quite a bit of consolidation. It is a large consolidatory area, but it's still slightly upward trending. So if I have a look here, it looks as though we are struggling to push higher or push lower. We're wicking above this box and then wicking below it and then wicking above. And this is now, yesterday was the first day that we actually had a break and close above this, let's call it consolidatory box. But this is on the daily, so this is a very high time frame. We are also very close to a most recent high ping. So the movement that we've had here is it's 24 pips away from the most recent high swing, which was on the 24th of July. So you might be very correct in your GU analysis and the idea that we might be a little bit overbought. So there might be a lot of sellers sitting and waiting here. So once we push into it, maybe just wick above this line, we might start seeing a little bit of downward pressure. So that's just on the daily. If we go down to the 4-hourly, if I just remove this box, let's see if we have a more recent structure. We do have a low and a new high, and then we've just wicked. So we've got this upward trending channel, slightly upward in relation to what was happening just before it. And it's wicked perfectly against the top, and it's printing a 4-hourly bearish candle with an hour and a half left to go. In an hour and a half, can it take up 15 pips? It can. We just need to see whether or not that it will actually happen. If we go down to the hourly, we do still have quite a bullish trend. A new microstructure, let's say. I remember Richie used to talk about that, a structure within a structure.
Mm-hmm.
So from yesterday, we have been upward trending. We did wick just below the low portion, the lower point of the channel, and we are making another semi-bearish candle with another 30 minutes to go before this hourly candle closes. We do, however, have areas of resistance which need to be taken before we can say, yes, we have a downward movement. So we could be seeing something in the line of it breaking through, tapping into this area, coming back into the channel, and then moving lower to take the secondary end, go back into another supply area, and then pushing down. As an example, we could be seeing something like that today. Not necessarily today, but like in the rest of the week, let's rather say. Going down to the, let's go to the 15 minute. We rejected off of this bottom portion of the channel, but we are trading below the 20 EMA, and it looks as though we want to maybe come and test a little bit lower, even though we have closed below Tokyo session. So it didn't have the upward push as I would have expected if there were a lot of liquidity, a lot of buyers sitting just underneath this Tokyo session. It is a very, let's call it a mediocre push. It's just a bit of a rejection, but it might come and test again. So, and we also do have this little area of consolidation right over here in which it's just come and tested into. So ideally what I would like to see for sells is I would want to see it reject either off of the halfway point of this upward channel, coming basically from there, which would then be the top section of the previous swing. Even though we have broken, closed above this as a swing point. So ideally, you would want to see it come and test this area again before pushing down. However, I can see it potentially not reaching that point. I can see it push from where it is now and maybe come and test a quadrant section there and then try and push down again. But it will have to break through this area of consolidation that we had on the left-hand side, push through it and close, come back into it, and then continue down. That is what I'm looking for sells. For a buy, I would need to see... I'm just going to remove some of these boxes just to clean up the chart a little bit. I would need to see this low here not be broken through, and then I would need to see it reject off of this low point, or even where it is now, reject off and push higher, and at least come and test this swing point that we had here, which also aligns with the idea of the change of character. I would need it to break through, close, and then from this point, I would need it to push back in and then continue higher so that we can stay within this, let's call it higher time frame, but like previous day till today upward channel that we have. From what I can see now is it looks as though we might have a channel break at the bottom. So I'm leaning more towards short-term sells today if it breaks through. And that's what I see on EU. EU, I am more aligned with the idea of sells if it breaks through. Otherwise, I will be keeping to the channel, looking for potential buy entries.
Nice. Just to let you know, I'm buying gold and US 30.
Gold and US 30. Let's have a look at gold then.
So we've got a breaking in and close above. I've now entered in, risking about $200. Excuse me. We've got this consolidation here. Breakout, break close above. It is a little bit higher risk because we've got this sort of imbalance area here, as well as the fact we look like we're in a bit of an imbalance zone. Yeah, we are. We're perfectly at my golden zone for a reversal. So I'm kind of hoping that we can reject here a little bit more and then head up. Only risking about $200. US 30. We've entered on the very high, which was a bit silly, but you do things. So that's a 1 hour trade. So I'm risking $100 on this. So 100 to gain 100. Gold is 200 to get just over 200, probably about 250. And then that's all I'm looking at the moment.
Yeah, if I have a look at that, you do know that I like my rally-based rallies, drop-based drops for potential reversal points. And if we can just quickly go to my chart. Let's just remove yours quickly and add mine. This is on the 5 minute. Obviously, if I go, that's the 10. If I go down to the 15, we can see on the 15 here, we broke out of it, came back, tested it, and reacted. But if I go down to the 5 minute, I can see an even clearer picture of a potential area. We had this at the start of Tokyo of this morning. It pushed out of it. It retraced back into it and just basically broke in and then rejected off of it, and then it skyrocketed up higher, came back lower, made a new high, and then came all the way down and retested it and started pushing up again. So I do like the ideas of buys. What I don't like is the fact that we had this severe reaction out of this section. This was a very strong movement all the way down, and then a new high, a higher low, let's say, this section over here. Now, this begs to be seen if we're going to come back to this point, whether or not it's going to reach that. But I'm hopeful that we still have bullish momentum in gold. So I like your trade idea on gold.
Yeah, it looks nice. May not work. Who knows? If it does, brilliant.
We have
doesn't,
50.
Unlucky. Yeah. Literally one of those.
Yeah. But then again, gold has been incredibly bullish for the last, like, forever.
Yeah, quite literally.
You know what's funny? MGN was testing one of his EAs, and it took a single trade in January on gold. A single trade, and it's still open.
Is it? Mate, that's nuts.
It's still open. Or it might still be open, I'm not sure. But we spoke about it yesterday, and that trade of his, I think, was sitting in $50,000 of profit.
MGN, give me that EA, man. I could do that 50k.
Yeah, but I mean, you'll have to hold it for 9 months.
Huh?
You'll have to hold it for 9 months. MGN, can you maybe just say what's the size of the account, and what was the
10k account?
The lot size? I think it was like a 5k, to be dead honest.
No shit.
I think so. I'm talking under correction here, so maybe MGN can just give us some
clarification.
Geez, can you imagine that 400% growth, 500%?
Mate, literally.
Jeez.
Yeah, what were you risking to do that, man? I mean, having said that, like, gold is pretty mega.
Yeah, and this, what is the upside? Like, are we going to reach 4,000 this year? Maybe.
Oh, we were chatting about that on stream yesterday.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah, I think so, but we'll see. We'll see. I reckon we will, but having said that, it's Christmas, isn't it? Coming up towards Christmas, people are going to be taking their money out, and people are going to be
bonuses and
money. Exactly, man. So people are going to want to take money out of gold. But I don't know. We'll see.
MGN says it was a small account. Yeah, I'll have to go and have a look. It was something I tested quite a while ago. Yeah, no, that's crazy. 50k as an example, if it was a 5k account, it's like the perfect entry. But that would be classified as a position, or is that classified as an investment?
Oh, I'd say investment at that point. I don't think I'd call that trade. Or certainly a position trade if it's going to be anything.
Okay, so you're in a gold trade that looks pretty decent.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the 15-minute structure looks pretty good, because we had a drop and then a large bullish candle, and then instead of a new attempt to go lower, it made a very nice bullish candle. So I do like this for your, as you say, your low-hanging fruit areas. Do you like that?
Yeah.
And then you said you were also in a US 30, correct?
Yeah. Risking $99.50. to gain $105.02 or 0.2 cents.
So slightly more than 1-to-1, like slightly.
Just it's fractionally, yeah.
Fraction.
And then gold is $199.33 risk and $288.61 risk.
Oh no, it does look good, and it does look like it's pushing up US30.
Yes, yeah, USD is trying to push up.
Do you have your US30 on your chart? Oh, you have it on right now. Yeah.
Yeah, this is USD.
I just saw now the US30 on the right hand side.
Yeah, so this is gold. And then this is USD.
US30 dot pro. Interesting. The dot pro, is that from a specific broker? Is it from the broker that you're using as an example now?
Yeah.
Is that there? Yeah.
Yeah. This is indexes.
But I mean, the dot pro is on your US GU as well. US GU dot pro as well. So
it
works well as well.
Yeah, I keep them all aligned.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. We are on EU. We are starting to push lower than that. Lower than that channel at the moment. We have another minute before it closes, and if it closes, then I might just be looking for a sell point here. But I will also try for a small, let's say 1-to-1.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this gold. It may not happen.
Let's have a look-see on gold. What does the...
Let's see though. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
It's a good thing that you are a trader, Will.
I thought the same, mate.
And not a singer.
I can be both. I can do both not that well.
Well, you do the one really well, and then the other one you're a trader, so... Yeah, gold looks a little bit strange at the moment. It's on the 5-minute. It's gotten large wicks at the bottom, but it does have some candles going to the top. It did just break and close a little bit higher than that 845 swing, let's say. However, we might have a little bit of downward pressure coming in now, and the potential to come and test lower than the 3644 with a potential even lower 3638 that could be tested. Let's have a look at the 15.
I'm 50%, 50% drawdown. Excuse me, guys.
On the 10-minute, we do have a low, which we could be testing. And on the 30-minute, unless this is the beginning of a base drop, but it is on the 30-minute.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I'm a little early on the 15. But on the 5, it looks good.
On the 5, yeah, like the 5 doesn't look horrible. But then again, anything can happen. This might be one that you're going to be in for a little while, or it's going to be short and sweet.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly.
Or short and bitter.
Yeah. Let's go with
what a way to start your week.
Huh?
What a way to start your week.
Sounds about right.
Did you say whether or not you had any trades yesterday?
I had an EU long.
The EU long, yes.
I drew up on stream. Yeah. I think I had a gold long as well, but I didn't take it. Let me have a look. I can't remember now.
Guys, for those in chat that would like to learn more about trading, or maybe just come and join a community of people that enjoy talking about trading, we do have all of our social links in the description box below. Please go and have a look there. We have a Discord. It's free. You can jump in. You can talk to like-minded people. You can experience some real community. We are working on growing that community so that we can have the just absolute value for everybody that enters, different opinions, different styles. So yeah, go and have a look there. And then we would appreciate if you guys would drop a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. It does help the channel out to grow a little bit more. You know, the algorithm of YouTube does like engagement. So guys, if you can engage, that would be amazing. And if you have questions, if there's anything that you guys would like to know from Will or myself, we can attempt to give you an answer. Drop it in chat, or just come and chat with us. Tell us about your day. Tell us about what it is that you're trading, what it is that you're working on at the moment, even if you are not a trader and you're just using this as a means to, I don't know, break the monotony of the silence of your workplace. Then yeah, just let us know what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%. Come chat to us. Even if it's after stream, like even if the stream's happened and you're watching this sort of not live, then feel free to check it in the comments as well. We do check the comments, so feel free to go smash some love in the comments, and we will see it, and we can always bring it up in the next stream. Yeah. Dude, US 30 is tanking.
Tanking. Let's have a look. Whoa.
Yeah, mate, literally.
That is not pretty. Yeah. It had a very long wick on the top end.
Yeah, it didn't close above in the end.
No, it did not. That is not Ayoba. Meaning it's not good. But what I do see is that we do have a little bit of an ascending triangle. Flag pattern, if you would. Don't you agree?
On what, USA?
Yeah, on the hourly. If you have a look on the hourly, it does seem as though we do have a little bit of a, what do you call it, like an ascending flag?
Yeah, I suppose if you trade like that, we've got that sort of, got this area here, and then we've got this consolidation. I don't really trade flag patterns, so I wouldn't know if this is correct or not, but I mean, I suppose this is what I'd look at for an ascending flag. Yeah, dude, I'm going to get stopped out of both. I just looked now. Oh, mate, that's savage. That is absolutely savage.
Okay, so there's only one question then. Did this trade follow your plan? Yes or no?
Yeah,
that's
100%. Yeah, followed the plan. High risk, but it followed the plan.
I mean, if it followed your plan, it's a good trade.
100%. Yeah, it is a very good trade. Like I said, it's a high risk trade, but it was a good trade nonetheless. And if it's set up in 10 minutes time, I'd take it again.
Yeah, fair enough. I think people are a little too caught up on the result rather than the fact that they followed.
People care too much about winning all the time.
Look, having a winning mentality is a good thing.
Of course.
But building your personality around just winning means that the day that you do lose, you're going to have an identity crisis.
Yeah, literally that, man. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped on both.
That is very unfortunate.
Isn't it?
I guess we're going to have to find another way to fund this stream.
Yeah.
Ay. And then just having a look at GU. Oh man, as I was talking, I didn't take this trade. And oh man, if you just have a look.
Oh, woof.
Yeah,
Was that in euro?
I was chatting and not paying attention to the chart. Yeah, that would have been a one.
Mate.
So, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to say...
Stop that on USC, by the way.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Didn't take trade. Wasn't paying attention.
Mate, that was a really nice trade as well. It was right under the 20 EMA. Slight consolidation. Yeah.
So this would have been a 1-to-1, like I said, but let's see if it would have hit a 1-to-1.5. So I'm just going to put it there. I will revert or change it back to a 1-to-1 just to see whether or not it's... Because like I said, I wanted it to break below this bottom portion of the channel, still be below the 20 EMA, and then wait for a close. Yes, the close was right here. Unfortunately, I was not paying attention, which is something that you have to do. You have to do if you're a trader. Pay attention. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been a lovely little entry point, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, not paying attention can cost you dearly. Not just winning trades, but losing trades as well. Like if you're not paying attention to what's going on and you miss your entry point, by let's say you're in too late, as an example. My confirmation is the candle close. So if I decided, for argument's sake, to get in somewhere over there a little bit lower, there's always the potential that the price could have just come down, not hit my take profit, and started going back and then knocking me out. Not that is something that you need to focus on, but what I'm referring to is if I was paying attention and entered where I was supposed to enter, the likelihood of my trade playing towards my take profit point is a bit higher. The same for your sells. Let's say you decide to get in a little bit late or a while after your confirmation, and you just get wicked out and it moves. It happens. It's one of those things. That's why paying attention is very important. Paying attention can be the difference between you winning or you losing a trade.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
You just catch up with MGN quickly. I noticed something interesting this morning on EU and UJ. We had a picture-perfect morning star and evening star pattern just after Tokyo close on the 5-minute. So this is EU, and the morning star and the evening star on the 5-minute. I'm going to again just do this, just so that we have a little bit more space. So you're saying just perfect morning star and evening star pattern just after Tokyo close on the 5-minute. So you're talking about, where's the brush? That up there and this down here, correct? Is that what you are referring to, MGN? Or are you solely referring to this candle up over here as the morning star, evening star? Because my understanding of the morning star, evening star is the one is at the top end of a move and the other one is at the bottom end of a move, like a swing point at the bottom. So you can call this an inverted hammer, or this one could be a hammer with a short wick underneath kind of idea. So maybe if you can clarify that, MGN, that would be nice. I mean, do you trade the candle characteristics as well?
Yes and no. So the candlestick characteristics I do trade, but I don't take into consideration sort of what they're called. A bit like you and Head and Shoulders. You know, you call it an M. I don't call it evening star. I don't call it hanging man, or I call it an engulfing. I think that's the only one I actually do label properly. The rest of them, I call it a long wiki thingy, a long body thingy, a rejection candle, a cluster of rejection candles. instead of a spinning top, I think I call it like a upside down long wiki thingy. I don't know. I just look at them. I don't really call them anything because I don't really talk to anyone about it. So obviously when I was learning to trade, it was just a matter of understanding it in my language, not in some programmed language that someone wants to look cool doing.
Yeah, I agree with you in that regard. Yes, there are some terminology and whatnot that is foundational to trading and technical analysis, but I think it's very much open to your own interpretation. You can call it whatever you want to, so long as it makes sense to you.
Yeah.
MGN is saying, so on EU it would be 7:50, 7:55, and the 8 o'clock candle on the 5. So the 7:50 is that candle, and then so it's these 3 candles. You're referring to the 3 candles.
Yeah.
Starts here, the very next one, and then it is a 3
pattern.
A bullish candle, then a doji, and then a bearish candle, with higher volume than the previous 2 candles. All right. So would you then say that this signifies a bearish change in momentum, or a bearish change in the price action? Oh yes, as I was saying, so you can call it whatever you want to, so long as it makes sense to you. The MGN calls it a head and shoulders. I call it an M. Inverted head and shoulders to me is a W. So the pattern to me, the name of the pattern doesn't matter. To me, it's what the pattern signifies.
Yeah, the name of the pattern is irrelevant. It's the pattern price. You know, what happens to the price during that pattern. That's what matters. Doesn't matter what the hell you call it.
Yeah. that I can definitely agree to. On GU, it seems as though on the 5-minute, this is a 150 EMA. The reason is that it really likes to come and test this 150 EMA every now and then, and also a 150 EMA on the 5 is the equivalent of a 50 EMA on the 15-minute. So it just shows the same amount of information, just on a different
euro now. I'm thinking about entering a sell on the euro.
On EU. That's on the hourly, and this is on the 5. On the hourly, this we've got 5 minutes, and then the hourly closes, and then we also end the stream, guys. Unfortunately, we're just live for 1 hour.
Don't forget to subscribe as well, guys, by the way. You know, it means a hell of a lot to us if you do subscribe. And like the video as well.
Yeah. Just go and share some love, guys. Show us a bit of love.
You know,
and then tell your friends.
We're doing this for community. Community means the most to us.
Yeah, that's why this YouTube channel, it's free. It costs you nothing except just a like and a subscribe.
It costs you nothing, and it costs us a fortune.
Yeah, especially if Will is going to keep on losing his trades on stream.
Yeah, mate, literally.
So, on the 5-minute now, we've had a push lower on GU. Obviously, this trade was supposed to be a 1-to-1 R. So, technically, I can trade again. So, this trade itself has run its course. However, now we are making a 5-minute. That is a 1 hour. Why is it 1 hour? It's supposed to be 5-minute. Did I not save this? Interesting. I think that's maybe what happened. I had like a bit of a brain fart, and instead of saying 5 minute, I said 1 hour. But yeah, we're busy creating a 5-minute base candle. If this candle closes, the current candle closes as a bearish candle, there is the potential for it to move even lower. So 2.5 minutes. However, if it does close as a bullish candle, then it might signify the potential for it to start moving up again and then testing this bottom section, or let's say this whole bracket here.
Yeah.
This line,
that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to come up and test that. Like you said, if we can continue lower, I will potentially look at a similar trade to what you're looking at. But I think we're going to pull up first. I don't think we're going to get that trade.
Not from here, at least, yeah. Not from this point, yeah. I mean, we do still have a whole lot of reversal points that it can still tuck into.
Yeah,
that's on the hourly. Let me just go down to the 15 minutes so I can see. Here is a nice base. That is a nice 15-minute base. And then here is a nice 15-minute base as well. Well, this is more of a consolidation breakout, but we can call them a base as well. But yeah, this is also... I'd rather say that this is a point of interest breakout point. But it might be on a higher time frame, on the 30 minutes. Yeah, there was a lot of struggle here. But yeah, it did make a little bit of a break. We do have a slightly higher high at this point during the Tokyo session, and yeah, it could be reversing. I agree. I do feel like we could have a little bit of dollar strength coming in, or at least a little bit of euro weakness, let's rather say. Because pound is still looking quite... Well, pound as well is also not really showing upward.
Pound's just consolidating at the moment. Like I said, I'm waiting for a breakout of either side to show some form of direction, but nothing's happening yet.
Yeah, that is definitely... It's definitely one of those be patient, sit on your hands, wait for your setup.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely that.
Well, Will, we've come to the end. Just like that.
Indeed. We have indeed.
We have reached the very, very end. It is a shame that your trade did not work out, my friend. I am...
tis what it is, mate.
You'll have more trades that is going to come your way today.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely that.
Any final words, Will, before we say goodbye to everybody?
Stay safe. Stick to your plan. Keep good risk management. And for those of you who are UK based, I am speaking in London on the 27th. I'll probably join you tomorrow. I think I may join you tomorrow, but then I won't be joining you for a while as I'll be in France driving. So for those of you who are following me on Instagram, you will be able to see me there at Will_Davis_official. I am blue badged, so don't get scammed by someone who looks like me trying to give you a crypto scam. Don't do that. Don't fall for it. But yeah, guys, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week. And I shall try and see you, or enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall try and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, guys. Thank you once again for joining us. Thank you for those who have dropped a like and subscribed. Guys, we will see you all tomorrow again, same time, same place, with the founder, Mr. Will Davies, and myself, Richard Butler. Guys, have a lovely day, stay safe, and practice patience. Cheers, guys.